And as the elevator burst through the glass ceiling of the chocolate factory, Charlie would gaze wildly out the window onto the city below. It would be in that next moment that Willy Wonka would bestow the chocolate factory to Charlie and go on to tell him about believing in his dreams coming true. And of course, that touching sentiment which has punctuated so many stories throughout the generations, the extraordinary promise of a life lived happily ever after. Horseshit. What Willie neglected to tell him was that he was handing over the chocolate factory because it was on the heels of declaring Chapter 11. Willie was under indictment for violating about a half a dozen environmental laws and owed about $2.5 million in back taxes and penalties. Before he'd skipped town, he'd skimmed from the company and filed all his coin to a bank account down in the Caymans. I understand he died from a self-induced overdose in an opium den after he'd been diagnosed with an incurable hybrid of syphilis, probably from all the 14-year-old hookers he'd been banging down there. But then again, that's just what I heard. Okay. Cynicism aside, what I'm trying to say here is, what happens to Charlie? No, really, what happens to Charlie? So what happens to Charlie? He would wake up facing the harshest day a person can face, the first day of happily ever after. So what does this have to do with me? Fuck if I know, I'm just a waiter. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Even in this harsh world, dreams do come true. But see, that's the conspiracy of it all. The storytellers always stop there because they know the universal burden that comes with the granting of a dream the next day. I mean, what happens to Charlie the next day and the day after that, and so on? There truly is only one way to go. It's the old crash and burn from the mountaintop. I mean, that's the sick reality of this world. Being human, being a waiter. Everything is fleeting. We are never just content with what we have. And God help you if your dreams do come true, because take it from me, it's a curse. So what's with the whole cynical Charlie analogy? Well, let's just say I can relate to Charlie. I was once given the keys to the chocolate factory and had to wake up the next day and the day after that. No, I wasn't literally given a oversized air-polluting building with a bunch of little orange freaks running around. For me, my dreams were granted true Hollywood fashion. I made it, as they say, the 0.01%. But I had to wake up the next day and the day after that. And as I said, dreams are fleeting. And if you're lucky enough to make it to the mountaintop, there's only one way to go from there. Here's the thing. This is LA, Hollywood, entertainment, whatever of the world, where dreams are as sparse as the vampires given the authority to grant them. And yes, if the theatrics didn't give it away, I'm an actor, which in this town is virtually synonymous with waiter. Unfortunately, it is the perfect job. Flexible schedule, minimal hours, somewhat of a livable income. You can work nights, weekends, allowing for the occasional audition, and if you're really one of the lucky ones, maybe a couple of lines in some poorly written show. So what happened? Well, you'll see. But it will help you to understand how I can say, without hesitation, I quit. I quit. I absolutely cannot take it one more fucking day. I can say that dreams are a curse invented to torture us, and that this town has finally defeated me. And to be honest, I'm fine with it. I'm totally fine. I mean, for the past 7 years, this town has chewed me up and spit me out onto that sidewalk down there. You see, I had it. I had what I thought was the dream come true. The happily ever after. I mean, I had the job, I had money, a little taste of fame, and I even had the girl. And at the end of it all, I'm right back where I started. Just a waiter. So what happened? I suppose we should start from the beginning.
Hi, this is Taylor. I can't take your call right now, so please leave me a message.
Whoa. Turn back. Isn't this the...
Yeah, the Mitch O'Connor thing.
Wait, isn't this supposed to be, like, ridiculously huge?
Unbelievable. Film of the decade.
Like, packing half of, like, the town and, like, going to, the UK?
Yeah.
Are they casting for this?
They're trying to find a lead. They can't find one.
My God. No, look at this.
Oh, okay.
Okay, get this. No, I was working as a stand-in once with her. She would walk off set and just not even acknowledge anybody.
No, I heard no one was supposed to look in her eyes on the set.
So, what's your soup today?
It's potato cream.
Does that have dairy in it?
Yes, it does.
Cream?
Yes.
Well, I'm not supposed to have dairy. Will that be all right?
Taylor!
What's up,
guys? How you doing, buddy? What's the news? It looks like I'm gonna get it.
Are you serious?
Oh my God.
I just talked to my manager a couple of hours ago. She talked to the producers this morning, and
Get out.
it looks like it's mine.
Holy shit,
God,
when did you
I
find
know.
out?
Tonight before it comes on.
Oh, that's
Nice little
Make you
touch.
wait, I know.
God, that's awful.
So,
Can I get a validation?
You're a striking and handsome individual.
Sir, I can get you one at the hostess stand.
Thanks.
Oh my God, she would. We had to check our table.
We're going. Bye, guys.
see.
Congratulations.
Thanks,
man.
I
Awesome.
appreciate it. So what's going on with your project?
I don't know. We're trying to revise the script and get some investors. And...
Dave,
Yeah, but-
I want that left on mute today. Wow, what a shock. My star employee is late again.
I'm going.
Well,
Hi there. Can I borrow her a second? Thanks.
I'll be right back. Okay, you know what, Taylor? I'm at
Be
a
nice to me,
table.
or I'm not gonna take you out when I'm famous.
Did you get it?
Practically. I just talked to Trudy, and she talked to them this morning. They said they loved me last week.
They said that the part is practically mine.
No, Taylor, you're kidding. That's
No,
great.
I
When do you
know.
hear for sure?
Tonight before it comes on.
Tonight before it comes on.
Kind of weird.
Okay, so you'll hear by 9.
Yeah, if not before then. Oh, God, I don't know what this one's so bad. What?
No, nothing.
Spill it.
Nothing. Taylor, I don't want to be the bitch. I just don't want you to get your hopes up.
I know.
And then,
I know what you're saying. I know. Third call back.
I know.
Last week. But, I mean, it's looking good right now. If I get it, great. If I don't, I'm getting that much closer.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna put it out of my head the rest of the night.
Oh my God. Okay. So Shamu beaches herself at my station and decides to order fried calamari, 4-cheese pizza, and apple cobbler, and then has the damn nerve to order a Diet Coke? I was like, sweetie, fuck! 10-second
rule.
Well, what's up with your application?
Well, they sent me a letter saying that they're reviewing it, and we'll hear in 4 to 6 weeks.
Okay, you realize you're not gonna make it 3 weeks in London before you come running back here because you miss me so much.
Okay, well, you can always come with me.
Ugh, when are you two just gonna hook up and get it over with? Kisses.
Get over here.
All right, Charles.
Asshole.
Steven. Soup of the day, sir. What is it?
It's potato cream.
Potato cream. I will have to try it so I can tell my customers.
Hey, T.
Oh, baby.
Can I have some of that too, please, Wonder Man?
So what's going on?
Did I tell you that I got a supporting lead in that short?
Did you?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Was the student film?
No, this is the one I was telling you about, the one written and directed by Tyrell Lydecker.
What did he just finished something
Oh,
else?
God, don't remind me. The Skid Row
Oh, Saviors. Steven.
What the hell is this?
We hang our dreams on the wings of vultures, and to pay our bills along this turbulent flight, we choose the obvious job. We are waiters. The most godforsaken, I mean this literally, if there is a God, he has forsaken us to the likes of the man whose coffee, no matter if you were to serve it to him on the very surface of the sun, will never be hot enough. To the woman who's allergic to everything on this planet, yet still insists on eating out, and blames you because her food has no flavor. To the arguer, that person who will find anything and everything wrong with the food, the restaurant, you, and the world in general, and lay the entire fault of it onto your shoulders, expressing this throughout the duration of their visit. Of course, in all fairness, it has been brought to my attention that I may lean towards the slightly jaded, and I suppose not every patron is such, and this might just be my own warped view of this profession. Now, I know this may look like a man who's defeated, a man who's lost hope and partially his sanity. It looks that way because it is, and I have. Excuse me.
CL Movers.
Yes, I was calling to confirm a moving truck for tomorrow.
Okay, great. What's your last name?
Starks, Starks.
And first name?
Taylor.
And which truck did you reserve?
It was the 14-foot.
And do you want to keep that on the same credit card?
Yep. Okay.
Yep, it'll be here.
Great. And what time do you open?
We open at 8.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Mr. Director.
Let's see, I'd have to say Apocalypse Now.
So depressing.
It's Vietnam. It's supposed to be depressing.
Oh, you guys, wait a minute. What about Willy Wonka and the
The
Chocolate
slave plantation. Yeah, Willy Wonka and the slave plantation. That's what you should say.
talking about?
He had slaves.
What slave?
The Oompa Loompas, they were slaves. They were slaves.
Dave, you brought him there to get away from the Hornwogglers or the Wandizzles.
Yeah, no, totally.
Right, as though it was going to be one great big vacation. You know, it's funny how you never saw any of those guys, just sitting around in barca lounges around the Chaco River, with tanning reflectors. What were they doing? Walking around with 100-pound bags of flour and turning these vats of toxic liquids.
Toxic chocolate?
What, and Willie wasn't pulling down enough cash to spring for an outboard on the Wonka skiff? Huh? He just had to have them hand crank it, please. Anyways, he wasn't as bad as Grandpa Joe. That was a son of a bitch.
No, Grandpa
He was
Joe
a son of a bitch.
Cute.
What's going on?
Man, Jose's about to go off on Grandpa Joe.
Grandpa Joe? Grandpa Joe?
Yeah. Thank you. Let me explain something to you guys. I'm a writer-director, so I know both character and dialogue. I'm not fooled by petty little gimmicks like cute old people in nightcaps or fucking chocolate bars. Little orange midgets or red scarves or golden tickets, and that is why I can The Grandpa Joe was a freeloading bastard.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go check my table.
Hey, Dave, I know I'm gonna regret asking you this, but what the hell are you talking about, Dave?
Don't you ever regret asking me a question. Okay, first off, we've got Grandpa Joe, just sitting on his fat ass in bed with all those other old farts, right? You've got 10-year-old kid Charlie, right? He's working for pennies a week, right? Just going through garbage cans, wearing these ratty clothes, just doing whatever he can to get money, right?
I don't remember that part.
Well, it's too hardcore, it's too political, they had to cut it. Okay, so here we are. Charlie's working for pennies a week, right? And here's his mom doing God knows what in the laundry business, right? For all we know, she could be, helping those clients soil those sheets, if you know what I mean. Making a couple extra bucks. Bet your ass on it she did. Anyway, let's go back to Grandpa Joe. Sitting on his fat ass in bed, right? Can't move, can't do a damn thing. And all of a sudden, what happens? Charlie gets a golden ticket. Gets to go to the chocolate factory and get free stuff and a little vacation, right? Well, if that's the case, you'd want the daughter to go, right? You want the mom to go, wouldn't you? I mean, you're sitting in bed. You haven't moved in 20 years. You'd want the mom to go, right? I mean, you haven't done anything. You can't even move, right? Fucking wrong. All of a sudden, Grandpa Joe says, no, honey, you're going to do my fucking laundry. I'll go. I mean, even though I haven't helped out in the last 20 years, I'm going to go. And also, by the way, when I do go, don't worry. Just make sure you have my supper ready when I get back. And by the way, when you do my laundry, make sure you don't put too much bleach in my fucking nightcap because it makes my scalp itch. Fucking freeloader.
I am so worried about you.
I'm there with you.
It's brilliant. It's fucking brilliant.
It's a horrible habit, I realize. Okay, so I ripped off the whole Willy Wonka thing from Dave, I admit it. You thought I was jaded. I picked this up from him, too. The smoke break. A waiter's brief sanctuary from the inevitable insanity that ensues during every shift, as well as the quintessential forum to philosophical reflection, as you can clearly see. It's a time to swap stories, gossip, and yes, a quick nicotine fix. It's funny, I resisted for a long time. So did Steph. Man, did I fuck that up. Anyway, we'll get to that. I was a non-smoker for a long time. I claimed to be preserving my lungs. Then it began to dawn on me that I live in a city with air the hue of rotting meat. I figured I couldn't be doing too much more damage to my lungs than inhaling this air on a daily basis. That's the thing, you find little fixes to get you by, get you through another hour. It becomes a steady stream of caffeine, nicotine, and alcohol. You resist at first, usually due to some physical health concerns. Some might, like myself, hold out longer than others. However, you forge on year after year, and your mental health becomes of greater concern. You're faced with the realization that such things are quite literally a necessity. They become the reason you can pull yourself out of bed in the morning, to give it one more day. It gets you through another hour, another shift, another failed audition. It's what helps you get to sleep at night. Well, maybe I'll be able to quit when I embrace my new life in suburbia. They probably don't let you smoke at PTA meetings, do they?
Okay, ladies, we all set to order?
Yeah, I'll have the lemon caper chicken, please.
Okay, excellent. For you?
Chicken Caesar salad, please.
Chicken Caesar it is. And for yourself?
What happened to the rigatoni with marinara?
We have a rigatoni with pesto. We have a rigatoni with white wine sauce.
Let me repeat, marinara?
Okay. Actually, that's what I'm trying to say. We don't have a marinara on the menu.
When was it taken off?
Well, I've been here about 3 years, and we've never had a rigatoni with marinara.
I know I have had the marinara here.
Okay. Well, would you like me to see if the chef can make you one?
Well, how much would it be? It certainly wouldn't be as expensive as these others.
Well, I'll tell you what. Just let me go check real quick. Hey, I know we don't have it on the menu, but can you make a rigatoni with marinara? Well, I've got some good news and some bad news. The good news is we can make you the marinara sauce. The bad news is it's going to cost you your firstborn child.
Taylor, what's wrong?
I love these ladies who come in here, have absolutely no sense of humor, and then lecture me on what's on the menu.
Taylor, you need to relax.
Hey, you're on the right track.
Yeah, you wish.
This isn't exactly what I had in mind.
So Taylor, there's a certain zen quality to it.
Yes, the zen of napkin folding. I love having to do this every day. If you could do me a favor, and in the event that I'm ever spiritually moved by the art of napkin folding, if you could go ahead and just take this knife right here and, thrust it through my heart.
Yes, and should it be this particular knife?
I have chosen this knife, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna check my tables.
Well, looks like I'm all done. She's a peach, isn't she? I was crazy about her. I still am, to be honest. She is without a doubt the best person I know. She has the biggest heart. And she's smart, she's fun, she's funny. And as an actor, true to the craft. I mean, she actually grew up here. It's probably why she was so disenchanted with the whole LA thing. I mean, she flew comfortably against the flocks of would-be stars that migrate here. And she set her sights on a true acting career in London, one of those prestigious theater companies, I mean, how many people in this town can say that? While so many people come here for stardom, she left here to be an actor. Anyway, I don't want to spoil the story.
Steph,
Yeah, what's up?
can you give me a hand with this? Charles asked me to make 2 espressos.
Okay, just take it, stick it in there, give it a couple clicks. Then put it in there, make sure it's on tight. Hit the button, wait a few seconds. So, did you hear that Stacy got the supporting lead in that short?
Yeah. Surprise.
Okay, then you just take it there, put a twist of lemon on it, and
Thanks.
yeah, there you go.
Could you make me one?
Yeah, okay.
Could you run those to 27?
I'm stressed out, okay?
Do tell.
I will. I'm moving into my new place in the hills, and I haven't really got any sleep because I have a queen for a roommate with some weird accordion gimmick. I'm trying to balance work and this new little avant-garde piece I'm doing. There's something about Jesus. And Pete's been... Okay, speaking of Pete, what is up his ass, okay?
He's worse than usual. Jackie must not be putting out.
Okay, ew. You know what? 1, we don't talk about that. And 2, she's right over there.
What, like a secret?
Okay, you know what? He's just a miserable little man who discovered some weird repressed memory about the Oedipal complex he had for his mother, and now through some sick catharsis he's projecting onto the rest of the general population, which happens to be us.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
He's just bitter because we have the balls to stick it out in this business. What the hell did he ever do? Co-associate producer of a couple of shitty pilots that flopped?
Hey, Jackie.
I heard you got a part in that little short.
Yeah, I
was checking out the other day. He actually tells me that he's going back to producing, but he was like his choice to take time off from all the work he'd been doing.
That's such bullshit. Okay, I was talking to Jackie, who was giving me the whole story.
Wait, why are you talking to Jackie?
Well, as superficial as she is, we actually have a lot in common.
Like the fact that you're both superficial.
Well, you know what? When you're pretty, you're pretty. Anyway, so she tells me that he tells her that they can only meet in secret.
She told you.
Right. So, she tells me that he tells her that they can only meet in secret because he's trying to divorce her.
Jackie?
No, his wife.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so anyway, this is where it gets really good.
Okay.
She tells me that his wife told him that she's pregnant.
Oh, Jackie's pregnant?
No, goober, she's pregnant. Jackie. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time, okay? He tells me that she tells him that they are pregnant.
His wife and Jackie are pregnant.
Wow, T, your mom must be really proud of you. No, just his wife.
Oh, you said they.
Okay, they, meaning him and her. Boy and girl, man
Peter
and wife.
Okay. I got it. Well, what does this have to do with going back to producing or Jackie or anything?
You really don't get it, do you? Dude, he's not gonna leave her if she's gonna have a baby. He can't risk losing income and insurance and shit like that. There's a bun in the oven. He's gotta stick around until the timer goes off. He's not going anywhere, T. He cannot leave her.
Jackie.
No! Okay, now you're just fucking with me. There's no...
What's up, guys?
Charles just told me that Jackie's pregnant.
Aaron, where the hell have you been? We've all been trying to get a hold of you.
I know. I just couldn't really talk to anybody. I had to make this decision on my own.
What are you talking about?
When I called Peter, I assumed he would have told you guys.
No.
Tell us anything.
What's going on?
I'm moving back home.
To Missouri?
Yeah, I just can't do this anymore. I don't even know why I came out here. I mean, I wanted to be an actress so bad, but I can't do this anymore.
What made you decide? Wasn't that last audition? I mean,
Yeah, sweetie, that was a big one. You should be happy you even got it.
I know all that. But shit, you guys know we tell each other that. I mean, it's not just this one. It's years of hearing, oh, just be proud you got that audition, or God, you're getting closer, but am I really? Anyway, I just came in to say goodbye. I'm leaving tomorrow morning.
Why didn't you let us have a going away party for you? We could have sent you away with a good hangover, huh?
You're such an asshole. I'll make a great director. Did you hear anything yet?
I'm supposed to hear tonight.
Oh, God, Taylor. Good luck. I know you'll make it. Hey, look. They're showing previews of tonight's show. I gotta get out of here. I'm never gonna leave. Guys, take care.
Give me a hug first.
Oh,
Good luck to you, okay?
take care. Yeah.
You too.
Oh, gosh, I miss you.
Give me a call when you get settled in, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I will. Take care, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Well, one less to compete with, I guess.
Stacy.
I can't believe I just said that.
Come on.
It's therapeutic. You know, that's the greatest threat to an actor, seeing one of their own hang up their spurs. It's always there in the back of your head, just looming. How long can you stay in the game before the sacrifices outweigh the successes? When you're finally too bruised and battered to take another ass-kicking from this unforgiving town. You know, that day you drag yourself up out of the gutter, pack up your car, and drive yourself back to whatever podunk town you came from. I call it K-Day. Quitting day. Yeah, I know it's spelled with a fucking Q, but it rhymes better with a K. Anyway, today is my K-Day. And I am totally comfortable with my cowardice. You know, I've quit a bunch of times, most of us do, but this time is different. No, this time I really mean it. Because, honestly, I can at least say that I had the chocolate factory. As brief as my stay was, I can say that. But the thought of proceeding headlong into my 30s wearing an apron and schlepping trays full of apple martinis to rich fucks babbling to their pals about their fancy new German cars and showboating their new tags, you know, that's just far too depressing. So, maybe I'll be the one with the cushy 9 to 5, you know? Showing off my material shit. Cookie cutter townhomes with mahogany floors and 2.5 children, SUVs, miniature lapdogs named after spices. Where do I sign? You know, maybe I'll be flaunting my new European designer watch. Or I'll be the one ordering the Bellini for my pursed-lipped wife who, every ounce of passion for one another, life and dreams come and gone. You know, just fill my medicine cabinet with Prozac and strap me in till death do us part because it couldn't possibly suck any more ass than being a waiter for one more fucking day. Do me a favor.
What you need, big guy?
Just dial this number for me.
And do what?
Can you just dial it?
Is it yours?
Yes, it's mine.
Listen, bro, they said they'd call. They'll call. Just relax.
Could you humor me for like 5 fucking seconds?
Shit. Is it ringing?
No.
It's not ringing? I'm just fucking with you. Is there?
Yeah.
Hi, Mr. Starks. This is producer Ronald Beaker. We really like to work, but due to inadequate penis size, we had to go with someone else. Thank you very much. We appreciated it.
Can I interest you two in some dessert this evening?
No? Okay. She still hasn't called.
Okay, Taylor, it's like you said. You just have to put it out of your mind.
Yeah, I told you that shit because I thought I was going to get the part.
Okay, well, either way, you'll hear within an hour or two.
I'm getting hives.
Taylor, that's not...
That's a hive.
That's not...
That's a hive.
Taylor, you're not getting hives. I'm going to drop my check.
Uh-oh. Is somebody worried about their big call?
Worried about my call. Worried about my call. Well, let's think about this one for a second. I'm waiting for a call that would put me on the most popular comedy, which would get me noticed by the majority of producers, casting directors, and agents in town, catapult my career to new heights, potentially make me an abundance of money so I can marry the woman of my dreams, live happily ever after, best of all, get the hell out of this joint. I'm not nervous in the fucking least.
Well, T, you know what I try and do in these situations.
Fuck the producer?
Fine. You know, I just finished doing a national commercial.
What? Background for Kotex maxi pads.
You're an asshole.
That must have been a real stretch pretending you're on the rag. Bitch.
Don't you have chocolate? Vanilla makes me barf.
Would you shut the fuck up, Chuck, okay? Can I just finish my story for Christ's sake? Okay.
Yes.
Anyway, so she leaves, okay? And me and this kid, we just book it upstairs. I mean, we got sex on the brain. We like tear open the door, start ripping off our clothes, and we're going at it like.
Okay, you guys, when are you just gonna give in and get it over with? Really?
I'm sick and tired of the we're just best friends bullshit going on.
Easy.
You know what I'm sick and tired of?
What's that, babe?
I'm sick and tired of you guys keeping on interrupting my story.
Then you should continue.
Can I?
Please.
Can I? Seriously? Can I go? Okay.
Go.
Where was I?
Sex on the brain.
Yes, sex on the brain. So we're like going at it like oh God, like wildebeest in heat or something, you know? We're like man animal, we're like rah, you know? Okay. So anyway, yeah, no, seriously. So then like 2:00 rolls around or like 2:15 or whatever. So we're like, I better go check the laundry, okay? So he gives me a piggyback downstairs.
Are you guys still naked?
Yes, Chuck, we're still naked. Okay. So we're going down into the garage where the
Washer.
yes,
dryer.
where the washer and dryer are. So we open the door. Surprise! Happy birthday, me. There's mom, grandma, and who do you know is in the corner? My boyfriend.
Oh my God.
No, I'm so serious.
That's
I
gotta
was in deep
suck.
trouble.
If you're
No.
that guy, that's gotta suck.
Naked.
What'd you do?
Hello? Yes. Uh-huh. Really? Okay, great. Okay. I will, definitely. Okay, Trudy, thanks. Yes, okay. Bye.
What happened?
No suspense.
Oh, sweetie, come here. Next time.
Hey, next one, Hunty.
I'm proud of you, guy.
Thanks.
You okay?
She told me I was their second choice.
It's just what you want to hear.
I know, it's great. Yeah. This is how close you come. Let me slam the door in your face. God, I want something to make me feel like I'm at least on the right track.
Yeah, but you are, Taylor.
Steph, don't give me
No, I'm serious, you are. No, come on, I know it sounds cliche, but it's true. The fact that you not only got this, and as horrible as it is to get that close and not get it, Taylor, you were their second choice out of so many people. God, you're definitely on the right track. It's just a matter of time.
Let's just head back in. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the worst. Getting your hopes up and then having them crushed. You know, it's such a fickle business, especially when you know you lost the job to some new it kid who's probably the nephew of one of the execs. You know, that's the thing, you tell yourself not to get your hopes up, but it's next to impossible. And just the mere thought that this might be the one that gets you out of the apron once and for all, and validates all the money you've spent on acting classes, headshots, all the bullshit that you put up with working in the restaurant, the one that finally rewards you for the insane choice you've made moving to this fucked up town against your parents' will. And then you get that call. And your agent or manager tells you one of those all too familiar phrases, you know? Oh, they're going a different direction. You're getting closer, kid. Or, of course, my favorite, you were their second choice. Well, let's just say it makes the waitering that much more unbearable. And I swear, I don't know what it is, but it always seems to coincide with the worst customers imaginable. You know the ones I was telling you about? I swear to God, it's like they smell it. You know, like a shark smells the blood of their wounded prey. You know, they start circling, waiting for just the right time to strike. And so, let the feeding frenzy begin. How you folks doing tonight?
Folks? What, are we out on the ranch?
Can I start you off with something to drink?
Why, do we look like we need starting? Uh-oh, I'm pissing him off. You know what they say when you piss off your waiter, right? Tell you what, could you, rustle us up some desserts?
Sure, the desserts are on the back.
Holy crap, $6.95 for a slice of cheesecake? What, does it come on a silver platter that we get to take home?
Actually, sir, it's New York cheesecake flown in fresh, and it's a very sizable slice.
What, is it as big as my head? All right, I'll tell you what, we'll take two of them. We'll take two of the $6.95 slices of cheesecake.
Okay, anything to drink?
You want a coffee? Yeah. All right, we'll take 2 coffees.
Mm-hmm.
Hey there, cowboy, when you're back there, could you lasso yourself up a side of smile?
Well, okay, why don't I lasso you up a new hair weave while I'm at it instead of that fucking chia pet you got on your head? You know, I love these guys who come in here acting like there's an open mic night showing off for their fat-ass girlfriends. You know, it's $7 for Christ's sake. You know what? You tell me how much you want to pay, and I'll give you the difference. No. How about this? I'll give you $7 just to shut the fuck up. Hi there, how you guys doing tonight?
We're ready. My wife will start with a Cobb salad.
Bart, tell the boy no bacon, no eggs, no blue cheese crumbles, and salad dressing on the side.
No bacon, no egg, no blue cheese, and salad dressing on the side.
Yeah, I got it. Ma'am, would you like to have the house salad? Essentially, that's what you're ordering, and it'll save you a couple of dollars.
Did she say a house salad?
Sir, it's...
No, she said Cobb salad.
Fine. What else?
She'll have the chipotle fettuccine with the cream sauce. What is chipotle?
It's a type of spicy pepper. Actually, it's marked there by the red star.
It's a bit spicy.
Actually, sir, it's very spicy.
That'll be fine.
Okay, and for you?
I'll have the Tuscany chicken.
Oh, the Tuscany?
No, this one.
Tuscany chicken.
You holding up okay?
To be honest, I could use a little pick-me-up chuck.
You've had a tough one. I'll let that one slide.
Thank you. Okay, here we are. Chipotle fettuccine, Cobb salad, and the Tuscany chicken.
Weren't we supposed to get the salad first?
Well, our chef was so fast, I figured I'd...
No need to explain. We'll just deduct it from your tip.
This looks awfully plain.
Would you like a different salad?
Maybe if he told me this is all I'd be getting on it, I'd have gotten egg on there.
Okay, I thought she said no egg.
Could she get some egg?
Steven, I need a said egg.
I thought you said no egg.
I thought so too. Thanks.
I don't know what the hell to do about this. Obviously, your chef made this too spicy.
Sir, as I mentioned, it's a very spicy dish.
Very spicy. You didn't say very spicy. We wouldn't have ordered if it was very spicy.
Would you like anything else?
Well, not if it's gonna burn my mouth.
Peter, here, can you take that off?
Why, what's wrong with it?
It's too spicy.
Of course it's too spicy. That's why there's a red star by it.
I realize that, Peter. I told him that about a half a dozen times, but unfortunately for us, they're assholes.
Well, does she want anything else?
No.
What's wrong with this?
Too spicy.
Well, it's supposed to be spicy. That's why there's a
Red star by it.
Okay, great. Would you like me to clear these plates for you?
Well, that would be nice since they've been sitting there for 15 minutes.
Sorry, it just looked like you were eating up until about 30 seconds ago.
I keep wondering when we're going to lose the attitude.
Fine. Did you want to take these home?
Oh, you mean this soggy, bland salad and this shoe sole roadkill you call chicken?
Okay, I take it that's a no.
Aren't you supposed to offer us dessert? What, are you in a rush to get us out of here or something?
Did you want dessert?
God only knows what a catastrophe that would be. I guess the bill would be fine.
There you go.
Don't go anywhere.
Sorry, we don't take Discover, Visa, MasterCard, and American Express only.
The girl took it the last time we were here.
Actually, sir, in the 3 years I've worked here, we've only taken Visa, MasterCard, and American Express.
Fine. I'm tired of your back talk. Here.
Don't fucking... Ah! Ah! Sir, I'm sorry your credit card didn't go through.
You see? He's doing this just to spite me.
How many times did you run it?
4.
I'm sorry about the inconvenience, sir. I'll tell you what, we'll take care of your meal this evening. Taylor, could I talk to you?
You're buying the schmuck's dinner?
Well, he seems pretty upset with your service.
My service? What, can't you see that this guy is the almighty ruler of the land of assholes?
Taylor, all he did was ask...
God, this guy's gone out of his way the whole night to be an absolute shithead.
Taylor, you better calm down right now.
You know, we could charge guys like this an asshole surcharge.
Look, all I wanted to know was your side. Finish them up and then you can go home. Don't worry about your side work tonight.
I'm sorry. You got this, Dad.
Yes, if you need anything else, I'll be in the office.
Well, folks, I guess Peter is picking up your tab, so if there's anything else I can get you...
Just our food.
Food?
Yes, the food you were going to wrap up for us.
But, sir, you told me you didn't want it wrapped.
I don't remember saying that.
Well, yes, I asked you if you wanted it, and you said it tasted like soggy roadkill.
But did I say I didn't want it?
Yeah, I said, I take it that's a no.
And I didn't say no, did I? And so unless I have my wrapped food out here in 2 minutes, I'll be speaking to the manager again.
Well, let me go grab those for you before they get thrown out.
Your food. Your food. That's right. Oh, of course. Madam, I believe you had the house salad, didn't you? No, it's the Cobb salad. That's right, the Cobb salad. Although you didn't want egg. Of course, now you want egg, and even though I try to accommodate you, you treat me like shit. I'm sorry? It's a little on the soggy side. Well, madam, that might have something to do with the preparation. Okay. And you, sir? Uh-huh, yes. Oh, the Tuscany chicken. The roadkill Tuscany chicken, is that what you're referring to? It's actually pronounced Tuscany chicken, and I believe we have a special cut just for you this evening. That was it. There you are. Might I say it's not only been a pleasure, but a privilege serving the two of you this evening. Good night.
It's my tip up.
You okay?
I can't do this anymore.
Taylor, you just got...
No, Stephanie, I can't do this anymore. Coming in here day in, day out, putting up with this shit. For what? To have a free schedule so we can go and audition and then get shot down, and audition and get shot down. For what? To have a chance to be up there? To be in here? I mean, are any of us that fulfilled as artists doing these little bit parts for deodorant commercials and these babbling 20-something feel fucking sorry for me, the 90s are so tough independent films? I mean, what are we doing this for? God, we come in here day in, day out, drowning in pools of envy over these people, hoping that we'll get that one shot, that one big fucking break. You know, we all try to pretend like, oh, that's not why we do it. You know what? Any one of us would sell our mother's fucking souls to be up there for just 5 minutes. I am so sick of it. I am just sick of being a waiter.
Taylor.
I'm sorry. I had no right to go off on you guys like that, especially you of all people. You know, I admire you so much. You're one of the few people I know who can actually does this from her heart. I just wish I could be more like that.
Taylor, I think you underestimate yourself. I think you are like that.
I'm so numb. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go grab a drink.
Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah. Just need to chill out and get pissed drunk.
Okay, call me if you need to.
I will.
Kind of makes you think.
Yeah.
He really needs to get laid.
Definitely. Put that on.
Tea time. What's shaking?
Oh, man. I don't even know where to fucking begin. Boilermaker.
Shit, that bad, huh?
Oh, you have no idea.
Where's the rest of the gang?
They're back at the restaurant. I just freaked out on everyone.
So you want to talk about it?
Nah, I don't know. I had that, I don't know, I had that audition last week I've been waiting to hear about.
The audition?
Yeah.
The big one?
Yeah, just got word.
Sorry to hear that.
Nah, what can you
It's
do?
any consolation, it rates you around
Hey,
the house.
thought it might. I don't know. Maybe it's time to just get a little 9-to-5er, you know? Get a cool SUV, a couple of nice suits, maybe a laptop, and settle down in some place like Tustin.
Sounds quaint.
I'm just getting tired of it.
Which part of it are you tired of?
The whole thing, the whole getting excited over shitty little background, non-speaking roles on some unsolved myths show where, you know, they have some psychic cow who reveals a cluster of crop circles out in the back 40 of some Midwest ranch.
Then you call your family back home to tell them. They tell everyone in your hometown, not only because your son is on TV, but as everybody knows, that cow lives on that ranch down the street from them. So your folks recorded on the VCR you sent them for Christmas. So they can replay it and pause the few frames of you that actually made it past the editor.
You understand my plight here.
Exactly.
When is it my turn? You know? When does that producer come and tap me on the shoulder with that "can I talk to you a minute" speech and offers me that dream job that makes my career and gets me the girl and makes me a bunch of money?
You've had some jobs that sounded pretty interesting.
Yeah, I'm like workshops and, you know, maybe a student film or a short here or there, but it's a different, you know, it's
How?
different. Well,
What?
well,
Because it hasn't gotten you on any VIP lists. Or put your face on the side of a building on Sunset. Taylor, you're not going to want to hear this, but you're starting to sound what I might call a whore.
God.
Are you listening to yourself? What am I?
What do you mean?
It's a simple question. What am I?
Well, you've been serving me drinks here for the last 3 years. I guess that makes you a bartender.
Wrong. I'm a musician. I know what you're thinking. Then what the hell am I doing here? Let me explain something to you, Taylor. If I play music, am I not a musician? Whether in some stadium in front of thousands of people, or sitting in my john with my keyboard on my lap. The point is, I play music because it's in my heart. It's who I am. The rest is just a venue. This can be an evil town. There's no other city with such an intense pulse. But it has no heart. What are you doing?
I'm rolling up my pant legs.
Why?
To wade through all the bullshit you're slinging me.
You fucking prima donna.
No, I hear you. I don't know.
Just one more thing before I boot your ass out of here. Going back to what you were saying. Now, I don't mean to knock people work in an office and wear suits. But just take a look at some of them. And take away the SUVs, the condos, the laptops, and the secure setting. And what are they?
How about one more?
How about I cut you off and you thank me tomorrow?
All right. But you're lucky I'm such a good drunk. That and I ran out of money about 3 rounds ago. Come on, put it on my tab.
You know we don't run tabs here.
Lucky for me, huh?
Get the fuck out of here, you degenerate.
Thanks, I owe you one.
You owe me a hell of a lot more than one. Fucking actors.
Now, Pat, I am going to miss. He has been a friend since I've been out here. He's coached me through most of my ups and downs and knows me better than most. I believe having a good bartender is an underemphasized necessity in LA, and Pat is as good as they come. I mean, he's 1/3 mixologist, 1/3 philosopher, 1/3 therapist. Now, life can be trying, downright abusive. Therefore, it is important to numb yourself to life's little cruelties as often as possible. Now, you will want to designate a drink of choice. And as the shadow of designer martinis and vodka energy drinks looms over the world of booze, us purists must go back to the true roots of alcohol consumption. And therefore, I present, for your medicinal purposes, the Boilermaker. It's quite simple. Fill a shot glass with whiskey. And serve with a mug of beer. Making sure that you are swigging as opposed to sipping. Sipping tends to mire the process, thus reducing the Boilermaker's efficacy. They ease the pain and warm the soul, and despite some potentially uncomfortable after effects, they at least offer temporary relief of one's burdens of the day, thus allowing for a warm sense of acceptance and even confidence. Enjoy.
Stephanie, I really don't give a shit. He's been late for work every day this week. He was supposed to be here at 10:30 to open, and he's already 15 minutes late, and I haven't seen him anywhere.
Okay, you know, Peter, I'm not making any excuses for him, okay? I'm just a little worried about him. He got a bad call last night.
Oh, what, this little audition?
Yeah, Peter, his little audition.
You know, you guys really crack me up. You go around, get yourselves all worked up for these little jobs that come around, and then you're all blown away when you don't get them. You guys are just going to have to learn that's a part of this business. So if you can't hack it, maybe it's time to move on.
Just quit like you did.
What?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
Hello, this is... no, he's not here. May I ask who's calling? Oh, Trudy, Taylor's manager, Trudy. Hi. Yeah, no, I know. I've tried calling him too. He's not answering either of his phones. Yeah, I'm a little worried about him. He took the news pretty... Oh my God, how? Oh my God, from what? Seriously? Today? Okay. Okay, I'll keep trying him. I'll try both his phones. Okay, thanks. All right, bye. Hey,
What's that all about?
What's up? Okay, you guys are never gonna believe this, but the producers want to see Taylor today.
Why? I thought they gave that part to the other guy.
No, apparently they called Trudy this morning.
Wait, who's Trudy?
His manager.
That guy's manager?
No, Taylor's manager, and I can tell you the story if you just shut up, Chuck.
Okay, you know what? Are you guys ever gonna get sick of that?
Okay, no, we're not. Okay, anyways. So they called Trudy this morning, and apparently he died.
Taylor died?
No, the other guy, Charles.
He died?
Yeah,
Oh my god, how?
from toxic shock.
Oh my God, from what?
A tequila burn.
Ew. Oh, you're fucking with us.
Morning, ladies.
Swear to God.
What's up, Chuck? What's going on?
Well, Taylor's manager called this morning, and apparently the guy that got Taylor's part died last night.
Oh my God, how?
Toxic shock.
Oh my God, from what?
Tequila worm.
Alright, you're fucking with me. You're all just fucking with me right now.
No, I swear to God, he was out partying because he got the part, and you know what? It's not important because Trudy and I.
Well, who's
had to
Trudy?
go-
Who's this Trudy?
That guy's manager.
No, Taylor's manager.
Taylor's manager.
Okay, yes, Taylor's manager, and Trudy and I have to get a hold of him.
Well, that
and
guy?
it's like, no, Dave, Taylor, okay, and Trudy and I have to get a hold of him, and he's not answering.
Well,
all of
shit,
the-
you guys know Taylor. You probably went partying last night over at Pat's, got shithoused, and passed out with the lights on, a beer in his hand, and his pants half off.
Hi, this is Taylor. I can't take your call right now, so please leave me a message.
Well,
Answering machine.
you didn't leave a message? Gee, here, let me try that. What's his number? It's his answer machine. Taylor, pick up! Pick up!
Fucking Dave. If I thought you had anything better to do with your time than to keep up the jungle noises for the next 20 minutes, I wouldn't have answered.
Pats, huh?
Yep.
Boilermakers, huh?
Yep.
A lot of them?
Yep.
Oh, Steph wants to say hi.
Hi, T.
Hey. No, if I knew it was you, I would have picked up. What? Oh my God, how? Oh my God, from what? Oh. You're fucking with me. Seriously. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I will. All right. Yeah, I'll call right now. Okay. All right, bye. Trudy.
Dago! I got it!
You got it?
I got it!
Oh!
I got it!
Whoa. Well, I had the series for a few months, and it was amazing. Oh, don't ask. I truly thought I'd made it. But changes happen, characters get written out. It's all part of it. It's like Charlie getting the chocolate factory and then being evicted, leaving him worse off for how can he go back to living in that old crappy cottage? So, where do you go when the money runs out?
How's he taking it? Is he bummed?
He seems to be doing okay.
Well, when does he come back to work?
In a week.
God, that sucks. I mean, Didn't he make enough money? So...
Well, no. I mean, he had to pay off his student loans and he had to get a new car, so...
Well, he's coming in tonight to watch the show with us, isn't he?
Yeah, his first episode.
Oh, I am so excited for him. Yeah. I'm so excited. Well, did you tell him about London yet, or?
Yeah, I told him the second I got word, so...
When do you leave?
Just a few weeks.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Taylor, what's up, guy?
God.
How you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Holy shit.
There's my man.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you.
Oh, I missed
How are you?
So much.
I missed you too.
Okay, let him go.
Hey.
Nice of you to stop by.
Yeah, I wanted you to miss me.
Oh, we did.
So, man, where'd you get shit canned?
Asshole.
They wrote me out. Well, they wrote my character out.
Oh, well, that's too bad.
can you
Well, it's
do?
nice to have you back.
Thanks.
By the way, you're on in a couple minutes.
I know. I'm gonna go grab my schedule real quick. I'll be right back.
Well, don't be too long.
I won't.
Sad, you're finally coming back. I'm gonna be leaving.
Yeah, I was only gone for a couple of months. You're gonna be gone for.
Let's not think about it right now. Your debut's only a couple minutes away.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab my schedule. I'll be right
No,
back.
no, it's okay. I'll get it.
Hey, you must be Taylor.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm Todd.
Oh, hey, Todd.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How long have you been here?
Oh, well, I moved here about 3 weeks ago.
All right. From where?
It's a place called Green Castle.
Indiana boy.
Yeah, you know it?
West Lafayette, right up the.
The 231.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You an actor?
Yeah, trying to be. I figured I'd, give it a year or so, see how it goes. Sounds like you're doing pretty well.
Waiter.
Excuse me.
And we're getting counseling and all that kind of stuff. And I think that once we get married, I think that'll kind of... Yeah, because that's such a commitment. That's final. Yeah.
Making six figures by the time we're set. The next thing for me has got to be the directorship of R&D.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
Come on, you guys. You're going to miss it. Hurry up. Yes! Look, it's on. It's our show.
Who are they watching?
Good. Very
There.
impressive.
So what are you gonna do next? What's up?
I have absolutely no clue.
That's a speech.
A big producer. Isn't he supposed to be doing some sort of project?
No, huge project.
Seriously huge.
It involves all of Hollywood.
He's casting it. Did he audition or something?
He would have told us. He told us. He would have told us. You guys, they're shaking. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Taylor.
Mitch O'Connor.
Yeah, I'm sure your old friend.
What is? He's working on the big project.
Come on, Taylor. Just tell us what it is.
He just told me that they're having trouble finding a lead, and he wants me in his office next week.
Oh my God.
Oh, my Taylor. Oh.
There's only one problem. They're shooting it over in London, and I'd have to be over there for a few months. And I just can't think of anybody I know over there. I get kind of lonely. That's what I'm thinking about. Oh, what the hell?
That calls for a toast.
Yes.
We're having
Yes,
a
it
toast.
does.
To London?
As truly unbelievable as it was getting the job, it's still hard not to have expectations. I think the couple years after that were the ones that really crushed me. I thought this time was really the one. I mean, how could I go wrong? It was a Mitch O'Connor film. You know, I was a shoo-in for superstardom. The chocolate factory was mine again, this time for good. I had the career, the money, the pending fame, and I even had the girl. The girl was the most important thing I had. I did go to London for 3 months to shoot the film. Steph's theater company was actually right across town from the soundstage. I stayed for a few weeks after we wrapped, and then she asked if I'd stay with her through the holidays. She said it would be romantic, you know, to spend Christmas in London. But I got too restless, you know. I had to get back to what I was sure to be my newfound fame. I became distant with her, and she read me instantly. It's weird. I became what I always hoped that I wouldn't. At that point, I was almost lusting for it. Looking back, those few months in London were probably the best I've ever had. And not even because of the job. You know, it's funny. You think you know what you want in this world, and you overlook the most important things. Anyway, she asked me to come back and visit, and I claimed I was too busy. But she knew it was bullshit. I mean, she's too good a person to put up with that. The funny thing is, she tried to get me to see how I changed, but it didn't work. I was caught up in it. So, she left me. That's the thing. I don't blame her. To say that the movie tanked would be a colossal understatement. I mean, my role, as cut back as it became, still awarded me the most atrocious reviews. But before it did, I'd already bought a new car, new condo, and basically partied my ass off. You know, the windfall of follow-up work that I anticipated never really came. I got a couple of decent jobs. You know, I did 2 or 3 pilots, none of which got picked up, and it took me less than 2 years before I actually had to declare bankruptcy. At that point, I tried getting back in touch with her, but, you know, I even spent my last $2,000 to fly out and see her. Thought if I showed up on her doorstep with a couple of dozen roses, that she'd see that I'd learned my lesson and she'd forgive me. Well, it's not the case. In fact, quite the contrary. I came back broke. The calls for work slowly diminished. And I eventually had only one choice. Well, shit, I had to work after all. I thought going back the first time was bad. Being back in the restaurant was beyond awful. After some time went by, Steph and I smoothed things over. I mean, at least enough to be polite to one another. But it was never the same. How could it be, you know? I asked for one last chance, and it was then that she told me that she had met somebody, that he was good for her, and you know, that's great. You know, I'm happy for her. But I heard that she moved back and got married. She still does theater, but she also caught a big break as a TV producer, which is great. I mean, it suits her. She really has the head for it. So it's probably about 5 or 6 months ago, I emailed her. I called it a last-ditch effort. I saved it so I wouldn't forget. Steph, I'd give it all back just to have you. I'm sorry it took me so long to see that. You know, she responded, "Thank you, that means a lot to me." It's nice, but that was it. I didn't hear anything more, so I figure by now she's happily married, successful in her career, kids. So are you beginning to understand why I'm doing what I'm doing? Or quitting, that is. You see, now, in the end, to be honest, I don't believe there is such a thing as happily ever after. And dreams can only break your heart. So, well, that's my story. And now you know why I'm leaving. I wonder how I'll look in a cubicle. Couldn't be any worse than being a waiter. Sorry. Hello?
Hey, kiddo, it's me. Get this, you got a series. You're gonna be a regular starting next
What?
season. They're adding a new character and they want to see you.
What?
This is it, you're back. Taylor, listen to me.
Yeah, well, that would have been really great a couple weeks ago.
Would you listen to me, Taylor? You don't understand.
Trudy, I appreciate everything you've done for me, but I really don't want this anymore.
I know, but this is not an audition. It's an offer, okay?
What?
Specifically requested you. I'm telling you, you're the
Wait.
only one going in.
They're not seeing anybody else?
That's what I'm saying. I just
Never even heard of that before.
They want to make an offer to you. You have to go in and talk to them today, all right?
I don't want to go through this again.
All I'm asking is before you go skipping town and throwing away a huge opportunity,
Okay.
you just go see them. What have you got to lose?
Okay.
That's my boy. I knew you'd come through for me.
All right. What time do I have to be there?
4 o'clock at 2200 Sunset
Okay.
Suite A.
All right.
Go get him, Tiger.
Bye. Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
Taylor Starks?
Yeah, she's expecting you. Have a seat, please.
Oh.
I saw that movie you did.
Oh, great. Which one?
Oh, a few years back. You know. I liked it. Yes, Miss Peterson. Yes, he's here. I'll send him right back. Uh-huh. She'll see you now. It's your first door on your right.
Oh, okay, great. Thanks. Hey, how you doing? Steph.
Hey, T.
How are you?
Good, good.
You called me in?
Yeah. We heard the most talented actor in Hollywood was unemployed.
Oh, sure. How have you been?
I'm good.
It's really good to see you.